for GateWorld.net. I'm David Reed, and I'm here at Comic-Con San Diego. The first big day with Miss Nicole Boer.
Boer, yeah.
Boer.
Yeah. Hello. It's crazy.
Dr. I believe Allison Porter.
Dr. Allison Porter.
On Stargate Atlantis.
Play on Stargate Atlantis. Yeah.
One episode this year. Whispers so far.
Just one episode
or
so far.
That you're allowed to tell us.
No, that's all I've been invited to do so far. I guess.
You're kidding.
I think the plan is that the whole idea is it's an all-female team.
Yeah.
An away team. And I think they want to air the episode and see how people feel about the women and see what the response is, and then they'll decide from there which women they might invite back.
This is kind of like testing the water.
Yeah, it's a little test, yes.
You've been involved in so many big science fiction franchises. Obviously Deep Space Nine,
right?
Which surely you get the most hits about.
The big institution.
But also like some quiet cult hits like The Dead Zone.
Right, yes.
You've been on The Outer Limits.
Yes, I have a film, Cube, that did very well.
Cube, that's right.
Yes.
That's right. Yes, wasn't that with David Hewlett?
It was. Yeah, and that was the first and last time we worked together. So and we didn't get to work together on Stargate Atlantis.
Okay.
Because our characters didn't get to meet. But I got to see him on set, and that was fabulous because I love David. He's great.
How did they approach you to get in touch with you about this character? Were they talking about like a whole female ensemble? What got you interested?
They were. They called me in to read for it, and I actually went in for the character of Major Teldy. And I thought, I don't know if I'd really be right for that or not, but I like the character. But then when they watched my tape, they decided, oh no, there's our porter. We found our porter.
Oh,
so I got an offer, and I was like, oh, okay, interesting. Oh, it's for Porter. Okay.
How much of Stargate had you seen?
I haven't seen a lot of it. I've just caught it here or there, but I like what I saw.
How does Stargate, with the exposure that you've had, how does that compare to like the other sets, the other sci-fi shows that you've worked on? Is it more stressful, less? What kind of atmosphere?
I really liked. I like the studios that they film at Bridges in Vancouver. It's a great place to work. And I just thought the cast and crew were fabulous. They were having a really good time, which is nice to see after so many years. So it can go either way. It can be a family atmosphere, or it can be sort of people get grouchy and stuff. But it's a really great atmosphere that they have over there. Whispers,
the episode that you're in season 5, has been talked about just a little, and they say that it's kind of a spooky show. What can you tell us about your involvement?
Well, from what I know, it's sort of a little departure from the usual sort of Atlantis sort of thing. It's scary. It's like a horror kind of episode. It involves a lot of fog and a lot of creepy, scary things. And it involves some chicks with machine guns. Big guns.
Something tells me Joe Malate was behind that.
Could it be?
I just don't. So.
Yes. No, and he was there every day on set, plying us with chocolate. Keeping us well fed with chocolate and taking lots of pictures of us, and it was a great time. I hope that the fans are really going to enjoy that episode. I think so.
You spent a lot of time with Paul McGillion. Is he someone you've worked with before?
I haven't, but we both have Scottish backgrounds.
Really?
So we clicked immediately. He wouldn't stop hitting on me the whole time.
He's a charmer, believe me.
And,
man.
No, I'm kidding.
Very cool. All right.
Yeah, he's fabulous. And so, and my character and his character, there seems to be a little
winky wink
going on. So we'll see.
So you don't die by the end of the episode. Are you hoping to return?
I would love to come back. I would love to return. I like the character. I'd like to see more things happen with her. So we'll see. I wouldn't say no.
May I ask you a Star Trek question?
Sure.
That's probably Ezri is probably the character you're most known for. Would you have to agree with that?
Yeah.
After all these years, and I'm sure this is one you get asked all the time, does the evergreenness of this franchise still surprise you? Even though the television series are in like a resting period right now, and now J.J. Abrams is coming back aboard.
Yes.
How has this experience changed you in any way? That the whole Star Trek experience, even though you were there just for one season, but did an amazing
Well, when
job
I came on, Hans Beimler, one of the producers, said to me, this is really going to change your world. It's really going to be crazy. And I already had bags of big garbage bags of fan mail on my first day at work, waiting for me. So it is crazy, but I really embrace it. I love it. I love the fans. I've always liked the genre. I was a big fan of Next Generation, so I was pretty excited to be part of all of that. And I think it's a great thing. And I think the whole J.J. Abrams, you know, gosh, I would have loved to have been a part of that movie. But
Paul's in it.
yeah, Paul is one of the people. Lucky him, he got to be in it. But I think, you know, I think it's kind of cool for it to just be calm for a little while and then have another resurgence and like do another show where I would be old enough to be captain. And that would be the plan, and then there'd be all sorts of new special effects that we'd be capable of doing by that time. So just give it a few years and then make me captain.
You don't worry about being typecast? You wouldn't mind coming back to doing another Star Trek?
No, I would totally do it because you know what? I really love being in space. I mean, it's been fun to do other things that aren't in space all the time, but I'm quite comfortable in space. And I enjoy it. And you know, you end up doing a lot of stronger things as a woman than just playing some guy's girlfriend or something. You know, like if you get little guest spots here and there. A lot of times in non-sci-fi, it's not that gratifying a role necessarily. Just be the chick.
I mean, you've got little girls watching you, saying, you know, like Whoopi Goldberg did with Michelle Nichols. I'm sure you know that. Where there's a black lady on TV and she ain't no maid, you know.
Exactly.
And now we have women astronauts and the world's, you know, but the world still needs strong female role models, you know, with a strong moral center.
Yeah, and sci-fi is more and more becoming like the mainstream. I mean, that's what everybody's talking about anyway, you know. So I totally embrace it. I love being part of it.
Yeah, I mean, with all the crap in the world, you know, we more and more often we need escapism.
Exactly.
And that's got to be very gratifying to be a part of.
It is.